So the Bulldogs in readiness.
Right, boys. Time
Good, mate.
run.
And Rhyse Martin making his debut will kick off. Goes deep. And Lodge straight away brings it back for Brisbane. Oh, he's hit solidly in the tackle. Woods was there over the top of him and two other defenders as well. Friday played it, and now Brisbane with it just outside their 20. So they'll try and get through the set, and Lodge for the second time cards it up. They go wide almost immediately. Tavita Pengai Jr. has it now outside the 30. Another yarn about him through the night. Was supposed to be out 4 to 5 weeks. Hyperextended his elbow, and when Josh Maguire suffered that ankle injury, he texted the coach and said, "I'm back," after missing just 1 week. So Canterbury with their first touch inside the 40. That's right in front of them there as they play the ball through Brett Morris. Another winger there, Marcelo Montoya. Now Aaron Woods is held in the tackle of Friday. And Friday put him down with Lodge assisting. McCulloch as always. Inside ball back away. The number 15, Denny Fualalo, in there for David Clemmer. He's on the bench. Marshall King, the acting half, they go wide early. Hopper kicks down. Nice kick. It's into the end goal and carted dead by Darius Boyd. So a goal line dropout. Andrew Johns, g'day.
Hey, Ray. A nice defence here. Nice attack also. Had a real overlap. You'll see 4 attackers against 2 defenders. And they go through the hands and hit Hopewadi. And what that does, Corey Oates has to come up on the line. Watch Corey Oates. He has to accelerate up. And they put it in behind, which isolates Darius Boyd. That's the advantage when you have outside men like Hopewadi who can kick the ball. Nice play by the Bulldogs.
Darren Lockyer is downstairs.
Yeah, good start by the Bulldogs. Just on Andrew McCulloch, the word from the camp was that he used washing soda. Wrapped that up over his elbow all week. Apparently that's an old school technique.
Are we talking about Lux Flakes or something like that? When you say washing soda, are you talking about the stuff you put in the washing machine? There's a penalty.
I will go and confirm that, Ray, when I can, but I'll get back to you.
You've hyperextended your elbow previously, Paul. What did you use? Rinso?
He worked on the ground and he came up.
Just a natural healer, right?
Can have a shot, Jerry.
Okay, mate.
They're going to take a shot at goal, and we'll come back after this. And so none of the action has been missed as they line this kick up. "28 metres out, 15 in from touch. There's the angle, strikes it. Oh, hits the upright and goes dead. Hits the upright, so goes dead, and back it comes for the dropout, not an optional restart because it's off a penalty.
Yet. In position.
Don't often see it. But there's the dropout from the 20. Towering 1-2. Moses Mbai gives it back away, and in they come. Denny Fualalo with it now, up to the 40, 10 metres short of halfway. So the kick hits the upright, but it goes dead. They get the ball back. No score. And Woods. Short of halfway. Back on the inside of Josh Jackson, the captain. There he is, Marshall King dashing. By gee, they missed that. He goes straight through the little fella. Very, very quick. Well done. Woods again. On the outside. He got away from them. Beautiful step. Back to Kane now, in for a try. I think it's Rhyse Martin. He scores in his debut. They lead 4-0 Canterbury.
I'll have a try. Just confirm there's no interference on Sam Thaiday.
Just making sure there's no interference on Sam Thaiday, the veteran
That will be tackle 5.
defender. He was
Have a try.
on the left-hand side,
Just clearing that there is no obstruction on Sam Thaiday.
but they've looked enterprising already with the football tonight, Canterbury.
Notice turning the ball inside. A couple of times Kieran Foran's got the ball. He's changed the angle. See Moses Mbai, ball in 2 hands, just turns
Cleared the
Milford.
contact on Sam Thaiday. He's still able to defend.
No impact there on Thaiday. This will be a try. Nice hands in the end by Rhyse Martin. The ball was down near his knees. Reaches out. Try on debut.
Rhyse Martin grounds the ball in the in goal. We have a
But
decision.
Also the first touch of the night for him. And he's over for a try.
Kicked off. Touch with the
Well,
touch with his hands.
that's a technicality, I
Okay,
think.
thank you.
You might have me.
It's a green light. Yeah, incredible. But Milford fell over in the line defending against Mbai, and that cost them dearly.
There was a lead-up play by Kieran Foran when he turned Josh Jackson inside out. Turned him back. The way the Broncos defend, they're a passive team which they like to back off and work from the inside out. See the try there on the Harvey Norman replay. So the Bulldogs were changing angles. Kieran Foran finds Moses Mbai. Just watch that in attack. The way Foran will look to go wide but turn his forwards back, going back at the ruck.
Here's that kick a goal now. There's the try scorer. This one probably won't hit the upright, you'd think. Not 2 from 2. There's a shot from behind. Strikes it, and it's between the uprights. They lead 6-0, the Dogs.
Waiting, mate.
And the kickoff effected as we return from Jermaine Osako. Goes into the in-goal area, and Aaron Woods will bring it back. Darren Lockyer.
Yeah, well, the play before Kieran Foran pass was the Marshall King run and a dummy half. You see here, that just got him on the front foot, got all the Broncos on the back foot. So the first signs of the changes have worked.
Well spotted, Darren. Yes, that did put them on the back foot, and he darted. They haven't done that for a while. Darted from dummy half. Taylor Mariner on this left-hand side of the field. Oh, he's had the ball. He tried to unload, and he's lost it. Gee, you've got to complete your set after a try.
Yeah, second tackle, 30 metres out.
Runs up now.
He said to hang on to that one. It was well held. I'll tell you what else has helped the Bulldogs this year so far is the form of Moses Mbai back at fullback. He was pretty stagnant last year, the last couple of years in the halves role. And we've seen a running game from Moses that we haven't seen before in the last couple of years. Well done, and he set up that try beautifully. I remember the first touch of the season for him, he ran 50 metres, bringing the ball back from fullback.
Great athlete, so quick and agile.
A reminder, only Telstra mobile customers can stream the NRL data free on Australia's best mobile network. Download the NRL official app now. Here it is with Brisbane on the attack. Milford, Boyd, inside the 30. A mistake on the second tackle of their set after scoring the try by Fatala Mariner, and the Broncos in attacking position 20 metres out. McCullough. Alex Glenn on the left-hand side as usual. Lodge. Out the back, short ball back away. Almost through from Jack Bird. He's got them for offside. They've moved up too quickly. And it's the same bloke again, I think, for Taylor Mariner in concert with Matt Frawley. So Bird had surged onto the ball. A little bit of a board meeting about what they do. And they'll keep the pressure on, and it goes to Lodge straight away. Down 6-0, and Lodge is only a couple out. Held on the tackle. McCullough, he goes blindside, the ball back away, they're almost there. Jaden Sewer is held, and another penalty off the line too quickly. Second consecutive penalty against Canterbury.
Josh, you've got to get to the line and hold for the go.
Talking about Josh Morris, I think.
Andrew, no, here, mate. Go this way. Hold.
So here we go again, a replay. Lodge Off McCulloch. Put down, almost the same position, a couple of metres out. McCulloch acting half again. They go the other way. The ball out the back, Milford. They've got an overlap. Boyd away on the outside. Comes back on the inside. He's dropped out on the tackle now. Corey Oates a metre out from the line. Half volley penalty by Milford. Inside ball to Peter Pangai Jr. He's hit the tackle. Solid one. 9 metres out from the goal line. McCulloch. Milford. Short pass. Lodge, he was into a gap. Just claimed by the defence. Then they go from acting half. McCulloch. He's almost in the end goal area. Driven back. Defenders clinging to him. Fifth tackle. Darius Boyd to the in goal area. Too big. Yes. Trickles over the dead ball line at the feet of the fullback Moses Mbai. An easy march back to the 27 tackle restart.
And great Canterbury defence. Almost 80s-like defence for them at the moment.
Hopewadi now short of the 30 in from that right-hand side. Marshall King. Jackson rattled up in the tackle. Jaden Sewer now. 12 short of halfway. Centre field. Woods. Short pass away. Forlano. On his shoulder. He had Kieran Four and couldn't unload. Marshall King again. Try scorer put down on the tackle. Rhyse Martin. Marshall King. Woods pirouettes away from Lodge. Tavita Pengai there. Fifth tackle. 25 out. Centre field. Marshall King acting half Canterbury. Mbai out wide it goes. Hopewadi forward pass. I thought they let it go. It comes back to Darius Boyd. He lets it go over the dead ball line. Matters not if it was forward because it's a 7 tackle restart at the 20-metre line for Brisbane. Down 6-0.
Not quick, mate. It's a 10-metre.
Morris again. Josh penalised for inside the 10, not off his goal line this time from the restart. So that makes it even worse. They get to march it all the way upfield. Gee, that's a good kick.
What a great kick.
What a kick.
Made 50 metres then.
Jaden Sewer right-hand side from James Roberts. McCulloch. And elbow strap, but he's there and playing well. Sam Thaiday. Little gap. He tries to get through the tackle and maybe pop it out the back as he's tackled by Jackson. McCulloch again. Here's Lodge. Close to the line. Out the back. Milford. A ball to beat a Pengai, but he's held in the tackle. Hopewadi got to him. 5 out. Good defence. Back on the inside they come again. Almost there. Held in the tackle. Short of the goal line. McCulloch. Milford. 10 metres out. Calls him on the inside. Sewer for the line. Held up by Aaron Woods. Good tackle. McCulloch. Taken there by Jack Bird. Kicked it into Fatala Mariner. It's on the deck. 6 to go. They've got the ball back again, and Lodge is gesticulating to Milford at 6 to go, and he knows it. Out the back, Darius Boyd. Comes up, put down 9 metres out. Hopewadi was involved on the tackle again. Kieran Foran on that right-hand side as well in defence. Tavita Pengai. 2 or 3 out. McCulloch again. Dummies. Milford. Out the back. The long pass came back away. He's down the touchline. He's almost put it a touch. Got the ball back to James Roberts. Azarko. Roberts comes back in field now. And he's put down. So that was rather fortuitous for Brisbane. Milford again. The pass at the back. They've got numbers. Boyd. They cut out passes. Come back away. And again the defence won't be beaten. Opacek this time put down. They dummy from acting half. And they're pushed back into the field to play 5th tackle. Great defence, Canterbury. Milford. Little kick in behind them. Taken and brought back into the field to play by Matt Frawley.
Yeah, great defence by the Bulldogs. Desperation. Well organised. They're trusting each other and turning up. Looked certain to score on a few occasions then, the Broncos.
He looked like he lost that ball there.
You're trying to offload.
Yes,
You tried to offload.
Tried to offload it is the call.
Well, he's just defended 3 sets. His forwards have worked hard. That's a boo-boo there from Brett Morris. he has to understand how hard his team has worked, especially his big men. Look at his desperation here, Hopewadi.
It was a loose carry. You watch
Well,
it
he's
here.
looking to offload, Ray. You just, in this situation, you just... The right decision
10
by the
metres out from
referee.
his own line.
You know, the punishment should be, don't go back to your wing, get in the middle and do some defence.
Pick the ball up.
They might have to.
Just need one more, Bulldogs.
So they've come up with errors like this within their own red zone twice now, and they haven't been punished for it
Thank you.
because of their
Get in,
defence.
Under 10. Shot clock off. Hold. Okay, stay bound. Let him get it in.
Bird. They come blindside Milford. He caught them napping Milford, or he thought about passing it. It was a great tackle in cover from Frawley, who was playing it half at the scrum. Bird again. Jaden Seward's put down 10 metres out. Still 6-0 to Canterbury. A shot try in the opening 4.5. To beat a Pengai. Big boy. He's held in the tackle now by Aaron Woods. And then Fualalo. He's almost over the line. He struggles free and held up.
They've got to get the ball to James Roberts. He's their star attacker.
Well, there'll be a penalty here shortly unless they disentangle themselves. McCulloch, Boyd, long pass out wide to Oates. He must score. He scores the try. They got it out wide.
Or Corey Oates.
Yep.
There's a beautiful pass from Darius Boyd. They were short of numbers. The Bulldogs on their right side. You can see the numbers on the Harvey Norman replay. 4 attackers on 3 defenders. And beautiful pass there from Darius Boyd on the outside to Corey Oates.
They're all marking up on Roberts, and they went the other way. Darren Lockie is downstairs.
Yeah, well, Kieran Foran there, he sort of had to go at Boyd, and that just created the overlap. Kieran needed the man inside him, Rhyse Martin, to work further over. Darius was his man, but once he had to commit, they all had to go in and just left it open for Corey Oates. It's not the first time that side's come in. I'm sure Corey Oates will exploit it if they do it again.
And that's one of the reasons it's going to be so hard. The mail is that Darius Boyd might find it pretty hard to get into the Queensland State of Origin team this year. That's what he can produce, but they've got Billy Slater to play fullback. They've got Munster to play 5'8". It's either put him on the wing and then you leave out other guys like Holmes and the like.
Well, Corey Oates has to be in the Queensland team.
Corey Oates will be in the Queensland side. Yeah, I'm talking about Darius.
Oh, that's a tough one, isn't it? You look at that combination.
Well, you look what he's capable of,
when
Darius.
he plays with Greg Inglis, that combination of Inglis and Darius.
By the way,
I don't want to pick your Queensland team, but Fatty.
No, that right-hand defence has conceded now 17 tries, 4 more than any other team in the league, and they're number 16 for defence on the right-hand side of the field. Thank you, David Middleton. Don't shake your head as if I just made it up. I'll credit the correct person. Here's Jermaine Azarko. 4 from 4 last week against South Sydney. This one's right on the touchline. Good shot. He rocks back. Rocks into it. Strikes it, brings it back around, and it's magnificent from the touchline. 6-all.
Get behind it. Wait. Time it.
And from the restart, Canterbury conceding a try after concerted pressure. And Lodge brings it back. I'm going to check with Darren Lockyer on washing powder gate to find out exactly what the cure for this hyperextended elbow of McCulloch is, because by Crikey's done a job.
Ray, baking soda, it's been confirmed.
Oh, baking soda.
I have not confirmed the brand, but it's baking soda.
No, well, I think it's generic. Would be the best way to go. Generic baking powder. Might be the idea for blokes our age, Paul, to start bathing in baking powder if it does this from McCulloch.
I can think of some areas I could put it on.
Here's the kick coming now from Milford. Towering punt. And well taken by Moses Mbai, just 10 metres out. Wally Lewis. G'day, Wal.
G'day, mate. Just getting into the argument here on the baking soda, washing soda. I believe that it's washing soda. I started using it when I was about 14, 15 years of age. They're crystals. You wrap them up, put them in a bag, wrap it up around your knee, leave it overnight, and first thing the next day you take it off. Within about 4 or 5 minutes, it sets hard like a brick, when it will have drained all of the swelling away from that joint.
Wally, it's lovely to have you here to explain that in detail, Wal.
You've just made that up.
No, I'm going to go with Wally. He sounded with much authority about the crystals and the washing crystals.
I can smell an endorsement for the king.
And deservedly so. Here we are, 20 metres out. Brisbane with it at 6 all. Gee, that's a big tackle for Taylor Mariner. And Zarko, the winger, Jack Bird at a backing half. He went past Aaron Woods, who stuck it out the hand, and then came from behind and completed the tackle with 2 of his compatriots, including Marshall King. Corey Yates, the try scorer, struggling up towards halfway with Hopewadi on his back. Lodge, tell you what, he's been impressive with a nice offload into the bargain. Milford to the 40. He'll pop the ball if he can. No, yes he will eventually. Back to McCulloch. Back it comes to Vita Pengai Jr. He'll straighten up life and he gets inside the 30 and he'll pop the ball. Good second phase stuff here. Back it comes to Sewer. Sewer's almost through. But Taylor Mariner from behind in concert with Josh Morris bringing down. 5th tackle. On the 5th, Milford, little stab kick into the end goal. Looks like it's pretty well weighted. He plays it to Hopewadi. Goal line drop out. They've got the ball back here, Brisbane.
Returning the screws, the Broncos. Big test here for the Bulldogs. They came out full of passion and enthusiasm. They scored the first try. Here's Clemmer. People might ask why he was on the bench in his 100th game. I think Dean Payers bringing him on at the 20th minute to counteract big Payne Haas, who's on the bench for the Broncos. I think it's probably a wrap for Clemmer, knowing that Wayne Bennett, when he goes to his bench, will bring on the big tearaway, Payne Haas. There he is, the young tearaway. Watch when they come together, Payne Haas and Clemmer.
From the dropout, Milford, and here he is again, Lodge. He's been the best front rower on the field in the opening exchanges here. Sam Friday inside the 20. There's Lodge again. Passes out the back, Milford. Little kick early. Oates is getting through. Oh, it beats him touching goal, I think.
Watch the ball, Bucky. Watch the
Optional
ball.
restart at the 20-metre line. They're checking with a touch judge to make sure no one hit it.
Gee, he went close to getting that one, didn't he? It was an early kick. What was that, second, third tackle? He got close to it. It held up there. Oh, no. But Matthew Lodge, I remember the first game he played this year down at Cogra against St George. He got booed every time he got the ball because of obviously what had happened a couple of years ago. But the fans here, they love him. They've warmed to him. And his name's now being bandied about as a possible origin selection for Queensland.
Put down on the tackle now for Taylor Mariner. Forward. Oh, he came in to make a very important tackle there. Really well done, Opcheck. They go blindside. Hopewadi, he's taken by Milford. With that customary little kangaroo hop he puts on. 15 out, 5th tackle. Marshall King, Foran to the line. Pass out the back now, Frawley dummy. This will be a changeover. Came on the last tackle and Brisbane will have the ball. I don't know why anyone would doubt King Wally Lewis in Brisbane. I've got it here. Washing or soda crystals. Remove tough stains from clothes by using it as a pre-soak. And can cure hyperextended elbows into the bargain. How dare you doubt Wally. Here's McCulloch. Offengawi's on the field now. 21 out. Glenn. It was a really bad play, Paul, that last tackle play.
It's fairly insipid finish.
Yeah,
It was a pretty good set of 6.
Corbin Sims plays it. He's back or into it now. Lloyd. Offengawi. Milford. Sewer. Here's your man, Roberts. A little bit of space, but
That's his first touch of the ball, 22 minutes in.
well, they had to rush to get to acting half. There was no one there. They did. Zarko got there. Now Bird puts up a speculator across field and eventually taken, I think it's by Montoya on the far side of the field. Wadi will play it. Mbai to acting half. Montoya, the man that defused the kick. Marshall King back to acting half. Aaron Woods held in a tackle. They try to put him on the ground. Eventually they do, but he stumbles forward another 3 or 4 metres. Foran. Frawley. Cut out pass. Morris down the touchline. Well accommodated by Roberts. 5th tackle, 41 out. Brett Morris to acting half. In by the left foot kick now. Spiralling across field. Should be taken well. It is. And immediately they take the tackle as Canterbury converge. Up a check again. Oates. Montoya wrestling with him. Cullen. Sims. Lloyd. Roberts with a bit of room. Oh, threw a pass which he's put a foot into touch there, the winger, Zarko.
Hey, Hopper, I'm going to swap.
It was a very difficult pass to take and there's not much he could do about
It
it.
was an off pass. I mean, he had some room there and he put the little afterburners on the way he went, but then ran out of room and then it's a shocking pass. It was forward anyway.
But I like that play. The Broncos, Darius Boyd caught the pass and just threw it to James Roberts early. You can see the pressure it puts on the defence. Just the speed. Watch Darius Boyd just catches and gives it to him. And have a look at his speed. He catches the ball on the halfway. Even if he took the tackle, he made an easy 20 metres. Just the speed, the pressure it puts on the defence.
Straight after the game, the footy show, Erin Mole and Ryan Girdler, Brad Fittler, joined by injured Knights captain Mitchell Pearce. They cross live the Bathurst to chat with a couple of the Panthers. Another side to Seagull Jackson Hastings. A look at that. The footy show straight after the game here from Suncorp. Clemmer. He's got them for offside. Differential from the scrum. Offengawi up too quickly. So Mbai will kick for this touchline. For its forward side of Suncorp.
Hey, your whistle, mate.
Andrew, Jaden, hold. Go.
So Adam Elliott joins the fray as well off the bench. Marshall King, Clemmer. Tackle Offengawi head on. Completed underneath by Corbin Sims. Inside ball, Aaron Woods. McCulloch is there, but he's struggling towards the line.
There's space there. Foran looks to go wide. He's turning that ball back inside.
Here he is, the man you're talking of. Yes, back on the inside it comes to Clemmer. Offengawi is there to meet him, greet him and bring him down around the legs. Tavita Pengai Jr. Marshall King acting half. Dashes, but not quite the gap there he wanted as Darius Boyd was awake to it. To acting half. Kick over the top from Frawley. That's a shocker. Knocked down, and then it knocked down for himself. But it is a changeover. An ordinary kick.
Hopper, I'll go back to back.
That's their second changeover within the 10 metres of the Brisbane line. You've got to come up with better options than that when you're on the attack.
Especially these days with the defence is so well organised. The kicking game, the attacking kicking game, has to be spot on. Just can't get that wrong.
Corbin Sims. You could hear it. Oh no, they've knocked it on going wide to Milford. Gee, that's a simple error. It could be costly.
The pass from Darius Boyd going to Milford. Milford sliding away from Darius Boyd. When you throw those long passes and the ball player's moving away, you really have to spiral them and fire those balls. That's an end over end, and the ball's dipping. You see this dipping down? What do you think of that one, Lockie?
Yeah, poor execution, but I can see what they're trying to do, the Broncos, because that right edge of the Bulldogs, they're really compressed in. The winger's inside the 20-metre line, so I can see the temptations there, but that time I thought Darius probably needed to hold the inside defence up a little bit by running further to create the space, but I can see why they're doing it.
Anyway, Frawley quickly away. Morris on the outside of Roberts. Oh no, they've given the ball back. No, he's thrown it back on the inside, Brett, to Taylor Mariner before it went into touch. Lux of Fortune. He's held up on the tackle. Oh, he's throwing a speculator to Frawley, almost intercepted by Tavita Pengai Jr. Hang on to the ball, son. Penalty.
You flop in and you stay.
Go 10,
Tavita
go
Pengai,
10.
make 10, make 10. Tavita,
They've got out of jail here, Canterbury.
Okay.
Taking
Come
two.
for boys.
They'll take the two. We'll take a break. So Moses Mbai to take the penalty to break the deadlock from 26 metres out. A good view of this, study and concentration. Moses hits it, and this time just inside the left upright, so it's 8-6. Canterbury lead, 8 points to 6 as we go about inside the final 10 of this first half at Suncorp Stadium. There's the coach.
That's what it is,
Dino.
presentation level.
A few more grey hairs in that beard of his. VB Friday night football. Panthers Cowboys from Carrington Park in Bathurst, live and free from 7:30. That'll be well supported by locals. Sunday football. Roosters Seagulls at Allianz Stadium, live and free from 3 o'clock on Wide Water Sports Channel 9.
Can't wait for that game in Bathurst.
You're going there, aren't you?
Yeah, going there. Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Kieran Foran's just dropped this ball. Look down that corner. Looks a bit boggy in that. What area is that? Is that...
That'd be the
southeastern?
Eastern corner, correct.
You see it, that ground's cut up there.
Should be southwest.
Ball's over there, mate.
No, Weston's behind us.
See the ball bounce here. Kieran just takes his eye off the ball.
Remind me not to go on a trip to Toowoomba with you, would you? We'll be going east.
I just got a text from my sister who's in her 60s. She said, Wally has it right. He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, well, I told you that.
Pistols. Go on you, Deb.
Thanks, Deb, for backing Wally up. Your brother was a bit sceptical. Opacek. Road trip with Fatty. We're going to Toowoomba. We'll end up at Main Beach. Often Gowie with it 5 out from the goal line. McCulloch to be the Pengai's there. Can he get it down? Great defence again.
Play on. He's held in goal.
Well, that's incredible.
Okay in the act of
he's a
scoring.
very
He
strong
stripped
man.
it and tackled in goal.
They held him up.
Shot
Not just
clock
up,
is
but
on.
they stood him up.
Their future looks good, doesn't it? I know they've got some oldies in their team, Thaiday, Alex Glenn, but, you know, you look at Pangai Jr., Tane Haas, all coming on nicely. Matt Lodge is only a youngster still.
Well, he's raked the ball here. Is that jersey 20, Rhyse Martin? So he's...
Don't go early here, boys.
You can play at the ball in the in goal. So they ruled a line dropout here.
So here it is. They get it back. Sims on the attack. Big defence on Pengai Jr. Clemmer rattled him up. Sims bounded away from the first tackle. They came again. He's still going. He's still going. He's got another 7, 8, 9 metres with two defenders clinging to him. Milford from Gowie now is held on the tackle. Again 2 metres out. Inside the final 7 of the first half. Milford goes himself. Oh, big tackle for Taylor Mariner. Roberts, 5th tackle, Bird. Sims quickly away. Boyd, you're going to run the ball. Up a check to the line. Kicks back on the inside. He's coming. Oh, he's taken the ball dead. Corey Oates. Optional restart of the 20-metre line and 7 tackles away of the Bulldogs.
Yep, gotcha.
Payne Haas getting ready to come on. Matt Gillett in the background. Yao, former Brisbane Bronco winger. Ural.
Anyway, they restart Canterbury. 6 minutes and 5 seconds to half time. So Canterbury doing well. The match made us made the ball in the opposition 20. 26 for Brisbane, only 5 for Canterbury, but they lead by that score of 8-6. Incredible stat. Oh, Morris was almost galloping through. That's Brett. Could play the ball. Whitey opening his left-hand side of the field. What's he doing over here? But he made good ground. Marshall King back to acting half. Clemmer into the defence. He's still going. They're playing very well, Canterbury. A couple of lapses. Oh, and there's one of them.
Well, that's fatigue from Jeremy Marshall King, moving from 5'8" into the dummy half and defending in the middle. He's made 16 tackles tonight. That's just fatigue.
Just
from the young man.
Not used to playing in that position. So
he's done a good job too.
He has done. He's played well.
He stands his ground. He is a... Geez, he's tough.
I think he's a Parramatta junior, actually, from Winston Hills, I was reading recently. So another one that slipped through their clutches. Anyway, sigh of relief for the Broncos fans at Suncorp. They bring the ball back now from that scrum win. Jermaine Azarko, McCulloch. Those flashy aqua boots belong to Offham Gowie. Short of halfway. Brisbane again. Inside the final 4 of the first half are about to go. McCulloch. Oh, Oates into Clemmer. Rattled him up a bit. Coming in from the left wing to take some pressure off his forwards. McCulloch again dashes through. Dummy gone through McCulloch, and then the Taylor Mariner made an important tackle yet again. 5th tackle, gets up. They're baying for a penalty, but it's the last tackle. Milford kicks. Trying to force a goal line dropout, but doesn't quite get there. Enby takes it, then takes the tackle on the far side. Alex Glenn, an upper check. Now Canterbury working away from that danger area. Leading 8-6. Culloch made another solid tackle. Just on the righty for Taylor Mariner out wide. He's got the David Clemmer hop, skip and jump going. King. There's Clemmer into the defence. Good, valuable ground. He's up almost to halfway. 5th tackle. Marshall King to acting half. Goes blind side. Foran takes them on. Little kick over the top. Going. Oh, Boyd's fallen over, but then he lost it forward. Picked up and play on. They're away with the ball now. Montoya with it. Dummies, dummies and dummies. Then gave the ball back away. Over the top he goes. That's Matt Frawley, and they score a miracle try on the straight of half time.
Brilliant stuff. Came from a Broncos mistake, but they're tenacious. Brisbane's been all over them down in their territory for nearly the whole half, and they can't get over the line. And here at the other end, a little kick, simple Brisbane error, and Canterbury were there in numbers. And it's a pretty handy lead at half time.
Yeah, it's nice play. And from this area, 50 metres out, we just pause the play there. You can see the defence for the Broncos here. And the key is Foran will run into this area and bring the winger up. And you have a look at Darius Boyd. He's right back in this position. So we roll it forward there. Foran will go and attract the defence and puts it over the top on the Harvey Norman replay. And there's just so much real estate in behind. With the oncoming chase, Darius Boyd slips over. Montoya gets in the open field, ends up getting an offload. But those short side, short kicks from 50 metres out, if you can bring the winger up, there is so much real estate behind. There's 30 or 40 metres. With the chase coming forward, Darius Boyd slips, Montoya gets in the open. Nice play by Foran.
He liked that, Dino. He was up, and that's David Penner, his assistant to his left. One of my former colleagues in radio, David, one of our sales executives who's gone to coaching, I think with South Manly, now Canterbury. And a formidable first grader himself. Here's that kick. Lead straight between the uprights. There you go, 14-6. In 2018, Rugby League fans can still stream all of Nine's NRL matches live and free on 9 Now. Download the 9 Now app. Watch anytime, anywhere. So, a shock scoreline. Not insurmountable in the modern game, but the Bulldogs fans would be absolutely buoyed by their performance. They've had precious little football at the right end of the field, and they've come up with those tries. The lead 14-6 as we approach the final minute of the first half. Short kick off, didn't work, and taken immediately by Azaka, who went for that short kick off, a planned move, and now Morris back on the inside.
Well, a minute to go. This field position, they may get an attacking kick at the end of this. So
now that's Clay Priest, I think, into the fray. 9 short of halfway. Making his debut for Canterbury. With Canberra, and that's Clemmer. 45 out, so
I would love David Clemmer just to get an offload in his game, whether before the line or in the line.
Foran took them on. 5th tackle, 40 metres out, so they'll get the kick here. Marshall King to acting half. They go blindside. And a little chip over the top from Rhyse Martin. Quite come off as he anticipated and Hopes diffused it.
Might be Rhyse's last kick in first grade.
Well, he's full of confidence. He scored a try in his opening game and thought he'd have a little chip chase.
He's used his quota up for the next 10 years. No more kicking from you, Rhyse.
Inside ball to Sims, taken by Elliott. There's the halftime siren in the background, so most people would be surprised at the scoreline at halftime, given it's being played at Suncorp Stadium, but they deserve to be in front. The Bulldogs have chanced their arm, and they lead by 14 points to 6 over the Broncos, but it is still anyone's game. And this happened during halftime. Plenty of replacing of divots. Darren Lockyer.
Yeah, it doesn't look great. I mean, it's not wet out there tonight, so it's not slippery, but we've seen a lot of players slip over tonight, and that's because underfoot it's just not stable. And I talked to the groundsman at half-time. He just reckons it's beaten up, but there hasn't been a lot of traffic on it lately, and no curtain raisers. So anyway, we'll see. Hopefully it can hold up in the second half.
From the restart, Elliott plays it to Canterbury after the kickoff came from Jermaine Azako. And that score is 14-6, reminded by David Middleton last Thursday night. Broncos trailed 12-6 at halftime. And of course 18-12 when the secret weapon was produced, Payne Haas. And they turned it all around on the back of him. So let's see what develops when he is called on tonight, the young fella. Not 19 until December. Foran, Frawley, Taylor Mariner making good ground. This is a good set of 6 for them. made ground up to the 40. That's really a poor option when you think about it. It might come off for them, but the ball is eventually taken. But they just seemed to go to the skinny blind side and wasn't any rhyme or reason to it. The high kick came, which was defused by Brisbane. Now Brisbane have the football through Roberts. Elliott was tangled up with James Roberts, so they're just asking him to come back a half metre and play it, which he's done. Off and Gowie now. Into the defence of Rhyse Martin. He dropped out the tackle and Clemmer completed it with Marshall King. It's Glenn. Rhyse Martin made the tackle. McCulloch. Oates with Opacek moving to his left on the wing. Fifth tackle. So solid set again, and there's Milford from 45 metres out. In by Striddy's ground, took the tackle after taking the ball to Tavita Pengai Jr. Marshall King first back. Awati with it now, 15 out. He got the ball away to Marshall King, who was in no position to advance the football. He's set upon by Opacek. And Glenn immediately. Toya in from the right wing. Morris in from the left wing, making ground. That's a good run by the winger up towards the 30. Clay Priest, who came on before half-time as a replacement, plays it. From just inside the 40, Kieran Foran gets a hurried kick away, and their last tackle options, even though they haven't been great tonight, the defence has won away, and Clay Priest was inside the 10 and in front of the kicker, obviously. So the penalty goes to Brisbane. That's just what you don't need, relieving the pressure. And Brisbane should be able to send this ball deep inside Canterbury territory with a good angle to work with. Oh, whoops.
Well, that's the worst kick I've ever seen for touch ever at this ground.
That's one of your best.
You're quick to seize upon the odd error. You are very quick to seize upon it. But by the same token, it was a terrible kick.
The worst I've seen at Suncorp.
In the first half, he kicked it about 50 yards downfield with no angle. Sims out the back. Culloch, Milford, little jink. Turned it back on the inside off the check. Good leg drive, gets him inside the 30. Marshall King clinging to him. He'll play it back, McCulloch. Tavita Pengai drifts across field, pass out the back to Bird. Bird got the ball back away. They straighten the attack now. Turns it back on the inside of Darius Boyd. He's taken in the tackle of the 13, Adam Elliott. Had to make the tackle as well. 20 metres out. McCulloch. Sims into Clemmer. Elliott came from behind, fifth tackle to complete that tackle. 8 metres out, Milford holds it out in front of him. Glenn straight through, bad miss, Kieran Foran, he scores. 14-10, kick to come, Canterbury.
That's nice play here from Alex Glenn. Decided to run the ball in the last, and watch Alex Glenn. He'll just change his angle as the ball comes to him on the Harvey Norman replay. Watch him straighten off his left foot as the ball gets into his hands, and wrong foot's Kieran Foran. Really nice footwork in the line there from Alex Glenn. That's his favourite line. He'll start on the outside. Down to you, Darren.
Also at the back there too, Joey, Jack Bird, he came from the other side of the field. Just that movement around the back is like what Billy Slater does to defence. Just puts the defender in doubt. He puts him in two minds. You see there, he just sort of went to go outside thinking if Bird got the ball, I had to be on my bike. But great footwork, Alex Glenn.
And in the lead up to that try, they took away a bit of their structure, Brisbane, played a bit of ad-lib and had 2 or 3 offloads in traffic, and it was good to see.
The kick will come now from beside the post to put them within 2.
That's beautiful footwork in the line there. That front-on camera showed it perfectly. The way he caught the ball right in the defensive line, and the ability to change angles and step off that left foot. Really nice, classy work there from Alex Glenn.
So Zarko to kick for goal after that tactical touch finder to give them more width. So they draw first blood the home team. Here he is, rocking. Moves into it, and it goes straight between the uprights at the northern end. 14-12 Canterbury.
Watch out, mate. Just Bucky, don't go too deep. Wait, Rhyse. Still, yep. Stay behind it here.
From the restart, Martin sends it high, and it's taken by Boyd, and then we've got Offengowie overrunning it, and so he takes a tackle 20 out. He almost lost his footing as he was getting backwards, but Offengowie now takes the ball forward, and Canterbury, having conceded a very soft try, trying to contain them down this end of the field, but Tavita Pengai very strong, dragged defenders over the 40, and then it's a penalty. He couldn't help himself there. Clay Priest had a second shot, and it was always going to be a penalty. It was just frustration because he was overpowered by the attacking man.
A great run, and they stop him, but the leg drive, he just continues to drive with those big legs. He can't help himself. The 14 there, Clay Priest, just trying to play the ball down. Here they go again, the Broncos. Set start, 40 metres out.
Nikorima comes to the sideline as Glenn, the try scorer, the last try scorer, goes towards the 30. Sims out the back, Bird. Jaden Sewer with it now, attracting two defenders. McCulloch. Offengowie. Elliott a good tackle. Clemmer over the top. He's on the 20. That's the line at his feet. Corbin Sims. Milford dummies inside out. Oh, nice palm on by Boyd. The Corey Yates looking for number 2, but he's taken in the tackle now about 5 metres out. Whitey there with two others. Back the other way. Opacek, Milford. Tavita Pengai from a standing start after an ordinary pass to the first receiver. They back slam him. 5th tackle against Brisbane. They come the other way. Milford shapes to kick. Boyd. They've got an overlap. Here he is. Oates down the touchline. Back inside. The defence converges. Well done. Changeover. They elected to run it, and it gives it back to Canterbury now. So they defended well. And that's where they've conceded quite a number of tries on that right-hand side, but that time they numbered up well. Good run up towards the 20. 8.5 gone, second half. Back within 2, Brisbane. Morris plays it. Taylor Mariner. Marshall King. 5th tackle. They're just inside Brisbane territory now. 49 metres out from the line. Back to Frawley. Hurried high kick. Oh, knocked on. No, knocked back, they said. Oh, he gave himself up.
There's a hometown decision, that one.
Zarko stood there and said, oh dear, I've made a blue, and the referee gesticulated and went backwards.
And here comes Tane Haas, and the crowd are aware, and they went up. Number 14 in the Brisbane Broncos. Just keep an eye on him.
He'll take the next ball up. He came straight into the action against South Sydney last week. Slow play the ball, so they go the other way. Opacek with it. Payne's on the right-hand side. Milford. Dummies on the inside. Went to the outside, Corbin Sims. Give him the football. They won't now. It's the 5th tackle. Away they go, and Nikorima goes high. Beautifully taken, and away they go. Mbai, he tried to get the ball free to Morris. He did, but the defence covers up. just one grab at his jumper, stopped him from getting into the clear.
Penalty to Brisbane.
Hello, penalty to Brisbane. Let's find out what they're saying.
What's this for?
Someone was taken out by the look of it, according to the referee, giving that signal.
Josh Morris.
Josh Morris running someone off the ball.
Hobber.
He's
Not
He
at a
can't believe
penalty.
it.
staring
Not
in
at a
disbelief,
penalty.
Josh.
We're going. We're going.
Nah.
Oh, that's a
No.
no, that's awful. That's a
That's
slight
not a penalty.
nudge.
Given by the pocket referee. They're blowing up like old second-hand lawnmowers. It'll do them no good because he's marched them 10.
And he was way past the ball, by the way, the Broncos player.
That is one of the softest penalties you'll see.
One of the Sutton triplets in the pocket. Chris Sutton has given the penalty.
Yep, you're okay. The issue is not him being captain. The issue is what he says. Gonna have a shot for 2, boys.
Okay, they take the shot at goal, so we take a break.
Okay. David.
I'm being fair with you.
The issue.
I'm over to you angry or anything, mate. You're giving us unfair calls.
The issue is not you being captain. The issue is what you say to me. Being
You brushed me off. I was trying to talk to you nicely, mate.
No. If you come at me like that again, you will go to the sideline.
What's both sides, mate?
So we've got the kicker goal to come to draw level at 14 all, and it was on the back of a back chat penalty. Clemmer is the stand-in captain, and he disputed the decision, but he's been told during the break that it's not the fact that he's captain, it's the manner in which he addressed the referee. And he went very close to being binned there at one stage when he wouldn't back away, and then a trainer sensibly got him by the arm and dragged him away. Anyway, they can draw level here. Jermaine Zarko. And they draw level. Zarko puts it there. Now, as they come back, let's have a quick listen to the dialogue.
David. The issue.
I'm over to you angry or anything, mate. You're just giving us unfair calls.
The issue is not you being captain. The issue is what you say to me. Being captain.
You brushed me off. I was trying to talk to you nicely, mate.
No. If you come at me like that again, you will go to the sideline.
What's both sides, mate?
Okay, the trainer was there and interrupted things and took him away, and he was quite, I thought, measured. Clemmer, he said,
Stay behind it.
I was trying to be polite, I think he said. Anyway, 14 all, and the team think in the broadcast box here it was not a just penalty against Canterbury in the first instance. Anyway, Offengowie with it now and comes back towards the 20, but it gives the Broncos the ascendancy as they draw level, having trailed 14-6 at the break. Here he is, the big fella. Van Haas plays the ball back. Nick Arima, David Roberts, who's had precious little to do in attack as they have concentrated their attack over on this other side where the defence can be questioned. Canterbury's defence on the right-hand side. Arima feign to kick, and then got Corbin Sims. He almost put him into a yawning gap. Good defence. Last tackle. Milford kicks. Moses in by stands his ground, takes it well, and then monstered by the 3 defenders. They got through quickly, and they stayed away until he was back on terra firma, so they weren't tackling him mid-air. So they've been under the pump basically for the opening 14 minutes of the second half. Canterbury. Brisbane's had all the field position. Elliott. King. Oh, he's jagged with the ball there, Brian. He's set upon immediately by Nick Arima. 5th tackle. They've got a kick from deep inside their 30. After that mistake, it bounces on its point, and Boyd went to attack it, but then dropped out and taken by Azarko.
What a player. Just gets those sets rolling.
To go to the back row eventually. Darren Lockyer is downstairs.
Yeah, well, Nick Kareem was on. He's gone to the halves, and Jack Bird's gone to lock. Last week, Nick Kareem was the man that sparked him.
There's Jack Bird on the outside of Cody. Taylor Mariner and Frawley make the tackle, but they're up towards the 20 Brisbane. Looking to go to the lead. Sims. 3 defenders there, including Elliott and Clemmer. 5th tackle. McCulloch goes to the right-hand side. Dummies. Little kick in behind them. It's a great kick, but they tidy up. It's back there with them. They try to come into the field of play through Morris, but he can't.
That's better play by the Bronx. You wouldn't know looking at Wayne, but I think he's quite happy. Nick Kareem changed the game last week when he came on for the Brisbane Broncos. In that case, he was playing in the dummy half role. But tonight, he's equally adept at playing in the halves. They won 5 in a row when he started off last year in the halfback role. And I like Jack Bird now playing as a lock forward. Strong runner, big body. Yeah. That's where I think he'll play.
He's just got to run the ball. That's the strength of Jack Bird. We spoke before about a few offloads. If they can get some offloads here, the Broncos, it'll bring Nicarima and Milford in with their footwork.
Oh.
Big tackle.
Clemmer on Payne Haas. Oh, he's been injured, the young fella too. Oh, he's in strife. Oh. He's in strife. Call time off. Call time off.
It's unfortunate, Joe, but Darius on.
It was the first hit. Elliott comes flying out of the line, gets him off balance, just clips him, and then Clemmer just finishes him off.
Yeah,
he hits the shoulder there of Clemmer.
Yeah, it's one of those collisions, and the referee was trying to explain that to Darius Boyd. So look, it's unfortunate, but it's just a collision. And he was rubbery-legged.
Plus he's limping. Yeah, so he's gone for the night.
He won't be back.
Oh, he twists his leg there. The left leg twists underneath him in that contact with Clemmer. Oh, that looked awful.
He's such a big man.
I don't know if it's a knee or his left ankle, but he's a twist in an awkward position there.
So Matt Lodge comes back out. He was their best in the opening 20. In the big, he's not 19 until December. He's still 18. Let's have a look at this again. And this is what, oh yeah, he stubs his toe and comes down on the back of that left ankle, knee. Oh dear. Anyway, we hope he's going to be okay.
Over your hooker, thank you. All right, stay down, Jeremy. With him there, Cody.
The referee just called it, hey Ray, I had to look up. He's talking to Raymond Taylor Mariner. Rhyse Martin played the ball. Andy Fualao is back out there as well. He's made the run. Elliott. Kieran Fawn dummies. Out the back it comes. In by Hopewati. Hopper there. And the defence of Glenn completes the tackle with Milford. Just a little warning for Anthony Milford about leading on the Brisbane player to affect a bit more pressure, so they couldn't get up and play it. Had the referee wagging his finger at him. 5th tackle. Frawley with that little kick now. Zarko goes high, no pressure, takes it well, then takes the tackle 5 out from his own line. Still locked up at 14 all with just inside 23 to go.
This game's in the balance. Just over 20 minutes to go. Looking for someone to make a real stamp on this game. One of the playmakers.
Coach just left 2 defenders in his wake there, and I think you'll find that Foran's done his shoulder. He's gripping at his left arm after making that tackle. He's in a bit of strife. Anyway, 5th tackle, Milford kicks downfield. Foran still in back play trying to work some movement. He might just have a stinger, a dead arm with the left shoulder when he made the tackle on Oates. But Oates got through the tackle, made the play the ball, and the 2 men that made the tackle were left in his wake. Josh Jackson back out for Canterbury. Their captain returns. Morris to Morris. Jackson with a run.
Yeah, good run by the captain, trying to get something going for the Bulldogs. Not much happening for them at the moment. There's another good run. Strong.
For Taylor Mariner, he's trying to get the hands free but can't. He's still going. Eventually held on the tackle by Glenn. Culloch, 5th tackle, cut out pass, end by, they go wide. Hopper-Whitey, short pass, little kick Montoya back into centre field. Frawley's getting through there, takes the ball and will take the tackle. No, he threw it away. It's picked up by Milford and Frawley tackled him.
It was a nice play by Frawley. All he needed was one more Canterbury player there within reach. Could have possibly been a try.
And here it is on replay.
It's desperation, but at desperate times. They weren't far away, but not in the right position.
Back with Matthew Lodge. Let's have a look at these figures coming up on screen now. Clemmer Oates is doing a lot of running from kick returns and the like. Lodge back on the field now at 117 behind Clemmer. And there's a big kick. It's going towards touch. He's going to have to cut it off. It's going to go touch and goal, and it does. Good kick.
The 40-20 there, Milford. Trying to hook that ball back. Let's talk about Corey Oates. He's been the best player on the field again tonight. Last week against the Bunnies. Try assist and try himself. I thought he was the best on the field. Tonight, once again, I think he's been the standout player.
Yeah, if Queensland don't pick him on the wing, he'd be a very handy player on the bench for the Maroons, either coming in, filling in on the wing, or even in the forwards.
Well, he said he wants to play back row.
Yeah, he said to Wayne Bennett earlier in the season, I'd like a crack at back row. He played one trial there, and then Bennett said, back on the wing, champ.
Here's Jackson through centre field, taking it from Benny Fualalo. 41 metres out. Marshall King, there's a gap, he's gone straight through it, but there's a sparing dive by Machek, got him. Jackson. Morris, they say it was forward, he lost it anyways, it came back on the inside to the fullback Moses Mbai, and we don't need to worry about whether the pass was forward because they coughed it up. Yeah, every time Oates, you know, even from set plays, he just seems to be one of those blokes that seems to leave defenders bruised and battered as he makes his way through the line. Just his awkward running style, and Foran appears to have recovered from making a tackle on him previously, but he left 2 defenders just busted. For all your NRL updates, go to wwos.com.au, the home of rugby league highlights and analysis from the game's biggest names. wwos.com.au. One of World of Sports, of course, the acronym. And here is the ball into the scrum for Brisbane. $14 all, 18 and a half to go. Glenn. Big effort by this bloke. McCallum. Crystals or not. Lloyd, dummies. Roberts screaming for the ball on his right. Roberts to acting half. He go for a little jinky run. He's chased and put down. 5th tackle, 39 out from the Canterbury line. Pass back to Nicarima. High kick now for Mbai. The defence is there as the ball comes down. He's lost it. It's been knocked on, I thought, by Brisbane as well. No, play on, he says. I thought it may have been a double knock on, but they're with the advantage now. 0 tackle. Sam's back out there.
Yeah, Corbin Sims just relieved of his duties. He had a good session out there as well, Corbin.
Nicarima probing, pirouettes away from them.
He's let down there by Jack Bird.
For Taylor Mariner made the tackle. He's been injured. Nick Arima is getting up gingerly. Plays it. He's okay now. Friday, inside ball, Lodge. Lodge then gave the ball out the back. Nick Arima still rattled up by the previous tackle. Back to Friday. He's taken by 2 defenders. Marshall King was there with Fualalo. He'll play the ball back to McCulloch. Milford changes the point of the attack. He goes straight through Anthony. He's about a metre out and driven 2 out. Aaron Woods made a tackle, an important one. McCulloch across field, looks for a straight runner, goes himself. He's going to be held up by Canterbury.
Held up. Andrew McCulloch. Tackle 5. Andrew McCulloch. Last tackle.
Back to the 10-metre line on the last tackle. 16 and a half to go, 14 all. Can they break the deadlock? Last tackle. Little kick Milford, but there, plucked out of the air. And taking the tackle almost immediately, Mbai. He just was in the field of play, so otherwise it would have been an optional restart of the 20-metre line, but Hawaii now takes it to run. Kerrod Holland's on the field in jumper number 17, and he'll go to acting half right now. Montoya cut down by Lodge. He's having a big game, Lodge. Jackson. Marshall King gets a breather. Whitey down the touchline. Oh, nice stepping. He got through. He's got 2 on his inside. 1 on the outside. They must score. He kicks in field, and Jack Bird goes back, fell over. The ball's taken by the replacement, Kerrod Holland, on the hands and knees, scores beside the post.
Unbelievable. Well done, Canterbury. Beautiful try.
Yes.
Beautiful try. Will Hopewadi.
Simple case of letting the ball do the work.
Yeah, and he took them on himself. He's beaten 2 or 3. I thought the kick was a bad option until Jack Bird dropped it. Look at this. They had them outnumbered. Little dummy. In he goes. Harvey Norman replay. Thought he should have maybe passed it. He had a couple of supports. Kick was there. Jack had it covered. No, he didn't.
It's that slippery surface Darren Lockyer spoke about. It's just, we pause the play there. You can see there's only 4 defenders defending near 3/4 of the field there, up against 6 players on the Harvey Norman replay. But Kieran Foran just plays early, and they just let the ball do the work. And then it's the skill and the athleticism of Hopewadi gets them in the broken field. But it's simple from the half, from Kieran Foran, looking up, seeing space, but letting the ball go quickly to his outside men. So Hopewadi could use his speed and the skill. I don't think we see enough of that, especially coming out of trouble when teams compress their defensive line. The halfback's simply throwing the ball to his wide men.
Try score had only been on for 90 seconds as a replacement for Marshall King. Here's Moses Mbai. He'll convert. Giving that cushion. And he does. 20 points to 14, the Dogs. From the restart, they go deep now through Izako. The man that laid on the try takes the ball. Will Hopewadi. On with Paul Borton. I thought it was a very poor option with 2 men on the inside the kick, but he knew what he was doing, and so did Kerrod Holland, who's at acting half. Jackson. Aaron Woods taking in the tackle. Jaden Sewell was the first man there, and then Culloch was next. Oh, they've lost the ball backwards after a sloppy play the ball. Could have gone either way, that one. Frawley inside ball to Jackson.
Great success turning that ball back on the inside, the Dogs.
They're playing with confidence now as the ball comes back to Frawley and kicking back into that corner, and that's where it's slippery, and he's got to go back for it. He's going to be forced in goal. Darius Boyd takes the tackle. Well, Frawley couldn't buy a kick in the first half. That was magnificent.
A beautiful kick there. Darius Boyd pretty much reflecting the Broncos at the moment, just down on confidence. Nice kick there from Frawley.
Just keep an eye on Dean Pay here in the coach's box. They've won 2 of their first 8. He's in his first year as a coach. Here they go. He's blowing up with the kick, and then he goes, oh, how good's that? Great kick.
Time you run. Watch it, Bucky.
Who'd be a first-grade coach?
Time you run.
There's the dropout. Foran. Lalo, and then he goes inside the 30. Good platform here. There's 12 to go and they lead by 6. And Woods, they moved up quickly on him, and now Sam Friday comes from nowhere to try and complete the tackle. Holland, Foran to the line. Oh! And now they go on the attack, the Broncos, straight away. Back to Milford, little step. He's taken in the tackle. That was bad play by Canterbury, trying to lay something on special, and they've lost the ball. Milford plays it 10 short of halfway. They've invited them back into the game. Opacek got the pass away. Sewell with it now, right on halfway. They were looking confident, Canterbury. Then they just pushed the envelope. Lodge, big run, up to the 40. Woods the tackler. McCulloch, Cody Nicarima, almost through. Fatala, Marin and Frawley combined to bring him down. Sam Fido, out the back, Milford, Sewer, good defence at the moment. Kieran Foran underneath. Rhyse Martin over the top. Milford again. Sam unloads it back to Milford, gives it to Mayer. Nicarima, then away on the outside. Roberts. But a great tackle for Taylor Mariner. 5th tackle. Oh, he pushes him over. He could have conceded a penalty. Got away with it. Kick from Milford for Oates. He's going to go high. Oh, the ball beats them all. Touch and goal.
The trainer
Optional restart.
The trainer threw it back in.
The trainer threw it back in. So they've got to
time off. It's not quick.
Tony
the trainer threw the ball in.
The trainer threw it back in. They spotted the trainer.
What was Montoya doing?
Let's wait for the tap.
Dead set threw a big dummy at the ball.
He got away with it. They come through Montoya, so they got away with that one. I think Dean Pay will be wanting a bit more structure when they get down the other end. Josh Morris, Holland, Jackson, ball from Aaron Woods. They're inside Brisbane's half. Holland again, flat pass to Taylor Mariner. He's been very good. He's almost through again. That's a good run up to the 30. He'll play it quickly. Holland again. Foran, inside ball, Jackson, and he's almost through again. Joey's right, it's working well for them. Acting half, Holland through it to no one. They've got to go back for it now. Morris on the bounce. He's going to kick over the top. Goes back, they'll take it in goal. Easy march back to the 20-metre line. And here comes Boyd at a rate of knots. Takes the tap, restart.
Sense of urgency now for the Broncos. They've got some space here for Okapik.
He's put down on the tackle now by Kieran Foran. Oates. Milford.
Sorry, I slaughtered that one.
You've been very cruel to me, but let that one go. Here's Milford. Nicarima. Roberts out the back, Nicarima again. Now, McCulloch was going to take it, but often Gowie got between him and the ball being passed, and he went inside the 30. So here come Brisbane again. They're down by 6 with 9 to go. Lodge, Milford, over the top. Oh, it's been intercepted by Montoya, but he's put it down, so it will be a scrum to pack down, and it'll be set of 6 going back the way of Brisbane on the 20-metre line.
Well, he took the punt. Did Montoya, and luckily it came off for him, because if he misses that, Corey Oates is probably over in the corner.
See a lot of frustration here. Watch when the ball gets knocked down. Keep your eye on Darius Boyd. Just the ball gets knocked down. Just the reaction with Milford. This is where Milford has to take control. Getting in attacking situations, and I don't see any sameness in their attacking raids. I don't see who they're trying to work over.
You can stand up now, Brisbane. Let's go.
It seems to me they're just playing one play at a time. Wally Lewis.
Thanks, Moses.
If I was the Broncos, I'd be getting the ball to Cody Nikorima. His footwork out here at a period of the game, 71 minutes in, 72. He's going to be able to sidestep the big boys in the Bulldogs outfit.
That's Nikorima. Boyd lobs over the top onto the chest of the winger, Azarko, but he's taken by the brothers, the Morris brothers, and put almost into touch. Roberts back to Boyd. Sewer in centre field. Good position here. Dummy. Milford circles around. They've got him by the strides, and then Hopewadi came flying in. Woods helped complete the tackle with Rhyse Martin. Offengawi straightens the attack, put down. Kerrod Holland with Jackson. McCulloch again at the back. Milford. The ball on the run around Boyd, but the defence this time on the right-hand side is very good. Hopewadi made the tackle. They're targeting that right-hand side. Milford at the last. Little kick in behind them. It's there, and it came off the legs and dived on by Canterbury, so it'll be play on once they play the ball, and it was Holland. And Hopewadi now. So Canterbury with 7 to go, lead by 6, and Brisbane are throwing everything at them. Montoya. Wadi will come blindside. In fact, I think it may be the fullback. It is. Moses Mbai coming blindside. Montoya back away to Rhyse Martin. Crawley, left foot kick, last tackle. Bounces well inside the 20, and it's taken by the winger, Jermaine Azarko. He winds up at the defence, and he's sandwiched between 2 defenders. Kerrod Holland is one of them. Jackson the other. Here he is again. And he makes ground up towards the 40 and beyond it. That's Corey Oates. McCulloch looks for a runner and finds him on the outside. Back into the fray, and he unloaded the ball out the back to Vita Pangai. Milford shows it, then goes. The ball to Lodge. Lodge goes at the defence, and Fatala Mariner is there again with Frawley to meet him. He's put down 28 metres out from the Canterbury line, 5.5 to go. 6-point margin to Canterbury. Sam Thaiday taken. Fatala Mariner again. They go that right-hand side. Nikorima, here's Roberts with a bit of space, comes at the line, pop the ball back away. Almost there, that's a try. Great try off Ngawi. He reached out with that extender arm and put the ball down off James Roberts.
Yeah, nice play by the Broncos. It's a way to attack tied forwards is look to go wide like the Broncos do, but turn a speed man back, coming back at tied forwards. And you'll see the ball go away on the Harvey Norman replay. And look at the gaps back in the middle. And jersey 15 there pushes up off of Hengawe and just gives James Roberts someone to charge out with his speed. And the jersey 15 there bites Fualalo. It's just the speed of Roberts. Darren Lockyer.
There was no real structured play there. They just held onto the football. The Bulldogs were fatigued. And that's when James Roberts at his best, when he's going across field, because he can burn across 3 or 4 defenders quite easily. And Offengawi, as soon as he saw Roberts coming across near the post, he thought, I'll lead into this hole. There might be a chance. There's more than a chance. 20 all. Time for field goals.
He's a player that we haven't seen enough of tonight, James Roberts, and it's not his fault. Look, they've concentrated a lot going down their left-hand side tonight, the Bronx, towards Corey Oates, and he's had a great game as well. But James Roberts, he's a star. He's an all-action player. He's got speed. He's got a step. He's got everything.
Fatty,
he needs the ball more.
It's all centres in the modern game, as we see kicking for goal here. Asako to level it up. But you see a lot of centres. They don't get the ball in space.
And when you've got a centre like James Roberts, he needs to be touching the ball 20, 25 times a game.
Well, it makes the defenders, they clock off back in the middle. Darren Lockyer spoke about it. He can get across 3 and 4 defenders, and then the gaps just get bigger. And against fatiguing defences, tired forwards back on the middle, it just is just a nightmare. Look at him, he's just an athlete. One of the fastest players, if not the fastest player in the competition.
4 to go, all locked up. Coming up next on the Footy Show, Erin Freddie and Ryan Gerber joined by Mitchell Pearce. The Footy Show coming up after the football, but we're a while from this finishing just yet. 3 minutes 48 to go.
Need some big defence here, Canterbury, and they can't afford to give away a penalty.
Try scorer, Offengowie put down, but it was Roberts. You could just sense when he came back running up the centre, crossfield then straightening, that something was doing. They get almost to the 30. Sam Thaiday to the 40. It's just in front of him. And sloppy play the ball, but they go back to McCulloch. He's up the halfway. That's the 5th tackle. They need a good kick. Nikorima to acting half. Milford now puts the boot the ball. Montoya takes it well. Now they need a solid set of 6. He comes to Opacek and put down on the tackle. Quick play the ball. Mbai will dash. He's got them going backwards. That's a good run over the 30 towards the 40. Lodge and Thaiday made the tackle. And again, they run from acting half through Hopewati. He's put down. That is another good run up towards halfway. So they've done well.
Who's their field goal man, Joey?
I think
possibly.
Now Clemmer is on.
They're going to need another 20 metres before they're going to crack at that.
Holland back away to Rhyse Martin on this right-hand side and cramping up behind him, Hopewati. Last tackle. He's going to kick high, probably not high enough, and it's taken by Zarko. Geez, he's back with that bloke. Raymond for Taylor Mariner made the tackle. And here he is, Roberts. They need to mark him closely. He's the sort of bloke that can run that 80 metres to score a try and win the game. 20 all, 2 to go. Taylor Mariner again, Bulldogs him into the ground. Jackson around the legs. Big Sam out the back, Milford, good hands away, and he's into a space. Oh, the ball's gone behind them. That was Tavita Pengai Jr. back to Oates, and Oates is chased. Now broken field, through centre field he goes to Clemmer, and Clemmer got enough off him to put him on the ground and forward and completed the 5th tackle. Now the ball comes back to Cody Nikorima. They'll get it out to James Roberts with space. He's kicked back on the inside. Oh, they're getting across. They're letting it bounce, and they get through. The ball's there, but it's palm dead. They want to have a look. Hang on.
Me as well. Okay.
He's offside.
Cheers, I'm on last tackle. I had no try. Looking for interference on Darius Boyd in the contest for the ball.
Oh. Well, this will be a kick in
There'll
front.
be a penalty try. Where's Darius Boyd here when the kick goes in? He kicks it on the 30. Oh, he's well onside. And
Darius Boyd is cleared as onside kick chase.
No.
That's right, you're allowed to jostle for the football in that situation.
Moses Mbai, he has a little dip. You watch, he'll put his hands out, then he pulls them away. And then Hopewati just gets his body in front.
Well, did he actually get hands on him and push him?
Well,
if he does that, then there's a problem.
Oh, yeah.
Just a slight touch, a slight grab.
I can't see a penalty try in that.
No, but I can see a penalty in front.
Possibly.
I can see a penalty in front where the ball landed. Let's have a look. There he is. Nah, looky.
No, Moses Mbai has jagged Darius Boyd before he gets to the football. We have a decision.
It'll be a penalty.
This will be a penalty.
It'll be a penalty in front.
It's only the slyest of touches, but it did alter his run.
Yes.
Penalty right in front, I reckon.
Yep. Where they check where the ball landed, and that's what they're going to do. No try, obviously. And back they come. They'll have a kick to win the game with a minute to go from in front.
He made no difference to the play whatsoever. He made no difference to the play.
That's Jackson arguing the point with the
Darius
referee.
is competing for the ball. He's not entitled to do what he did, and it's a scoring opportunity. He goes to the bin.
Well, the sin binning's not going to make any difference. We've got 1:07 to go, but the penalty will from in front. They looked at where the ball landed a number of times, and that's where the penalty will go.
Great kick in the end from James Roberts. The whole stadium went up.
And that's the ball game. How would you like to be a first-grade coach like Dean Pay?
That play was on the back of Corey Oates. A big run from the big winger.
This will be a Houdini-type escape by Brisbane tonight, because they'll kick the goal from in front inside 45 seconds, and that'll be the ball game. Jermaine Ozako lining it up.
Here's the run here from Oates. Look at he starts winding up the big horse. And then Roberts gets in space and then kicks. And then look at Darius Boyd. Look at the effort to get down there to compete. That's what made the penalty. He just never gave up on the play, Darius Boyd. Shows his experience and his will to win.
The silly thing is that he actually propelled the pursuing Darius Boyd towards the ball, but he did touch him, and so I can't complain
Probably
about it.
made him stumble a fraction.
Yeah, no, I can't complain about it when I look at that angle from our broadcast position. I just feel sorry for Canterbury. But it had to be given. There it is, straight between the uprights. They win the game. They win the game 22-20, the Broncos, but by gee, Canterbury made them fight every inch of the way. Every inch of the way. Out of jail, the Broncos. 22 points to 20, the Broncos over Canterbury Bankstown.